Hello and welcome back. Okay, I thought I'd just do a quick video. Now, this is an E30 race car I'm working on, and it's an M20 engine. I've just put the cylinder head back on and about to fit the cam belt, and I've found a wee issue. So, I don't know who's built this engine, but they've done a wee mistake that could have been quite costly. So, as you can see, if I just move this cam belt sort of sprocket, we've got quite a bit of play going on with the keyway. Right, to understand what's going on here and what's gone wrong, I'll just show you here. So I've got a crankshaft on the ground here. This one's from an M20, it's just a 2.5 standard crank. I do not have the M52 crank on hand quickly to show you. So what's essentially happening is to make the M52 crank work, got a couple of subtle differences. So firstly, we've got this step here. It runs along, and then there's a step in the M20, as you can see here. So that surface there is for the front crank seal. Now, when it doesn't have that in the M52 crank, we just get an adapter. Either we get one or we make one. And then we just slide it straight on, and it remedies that issue pretty quickly. With that remedied, we then slide this unit back on. So this here is the sort of funny sprocket. It drives the cam belt. And also it has bolted to the front. You can see it's keyed. Well, it's got a provision for the key, and you can see the key there. So it goes on only one way. It's actually got a marker somewhere around here. There is a marker. There it is. No, it's not. Just there, so it'll correspond to the timing cover. We can figure out TDC when we fit the cam belt. So with that said, it also has the harmonic balancer bolts at the front. It's also dowelled. It fits only one way. It is a toothed wheel. It has a crank position sensor. And then the computer can pick up where TDC is and then sort of work its parameters from there. Now, with that fitted, it's quite critical that it's all clamped together properly. Now, to do that, we have a washer. It's got a couple of steps on it, you can see. It goes on there, and then there's a bolt, and it's all done up tight and clamped together so it won't move. Now, with the M52 setup, you need to machine this in a step down so that not only does it just touch the crank, but also the outer step needs to touch and clamp this unit tight. Because if it doesn't clamp it tight, over time it will chatter, and then we'll end up with what's happening in there. So if we go back to the car, you can see, if we look up really close, there's actually quite a bit of a gap there. That washer's not been machined. So all it's been doing is relying on that key for no movement. So over time it's done this. So you can imagine, not only is because it's driving the cam belt timing can be shifting, and also with the harmonic balancer, where the computer figures out TDC from, will be moving, and by the time you sort of factor in, it's quite a large sort of front pulley, you've probably got about nearly 10 degrees of movement. Alright team, thanks for watching.